Yes, I wanted to ask you, for all of his warnings about Trump being an existential threat to democracy, we've heard practically nothing from President Biden or fellow ex-presidents so far this term. Do you think we need to hear from them right now? Do you think that offers anything to the American public?
So, look, you just stated this. In 2020, President Joe Biden made himself really clear when he ran for the 2020 presidential on how he felt about Donald Trump. He made himself clear in 2023 and 2024. Yeah. There's no secret, as you just stated, about how he feels. I think we will hear from him. I think he will be very clear. He's always been very honest with the American people, so I have no doubt that we will hear that. Look, I also think, and this just goes back to the Democratic Party. Who are we? What are we fighting for? What are we standing up for? And we have to answer that question. I also have, I'm going to both sides it for a second, something for the Republicans, which is, do you all believe that that Congress is an co-equal branch of government? Or are you going to bend to the whims of a president who is trying to put together power, consolidate power? And that is something for them to speak to as well. And I think it is a both side thing. For example, President Zelensky, we literally threw our ally under the bus. Publicly. I remember a time when it came to standing up for our allies and partners, it was a bipartisan issue. So what's going on here? And that is something that has to be answered.
They seem scared on the disagreeing on who the allies are.
And they want power. Let me just ask you this, because we're running out of time. You are a groundbreaker in so many ways, a glass ceiling breaker in so many ways. You have a master's degree from Columbia. You are a lecturer in international public affairs at Columbia, chief public affairs officer for MoveOn.org. You've been a political analyst at NBC News, MSNBC. You were the regional political director for the White House, Office of Political Affairs during the Obama administration. The list really goes on. You're fluent in three. You're fluent. I'm making a point, though. You're fluent in 3 languages, but the right is calling you a DEI hire.
Oh, my God.
What is your response to that?
The fact that they focus on me so much, I probably should put it as a badge of honor. But look, right now, DEI is being used as a catch-all phrase for people, for things that they don't like. And we got to be really clear here, too. DEI did not cause that tragic plane accident in Washington, D.C. DEI is not causing the increase of prices, right? Although they'll blame it on us. And I do believe that diversity is our strength. It is the strength of our nation. Inclusion is important. And it makes us a better country. And when we do things like that, when the other side does things like that and scapegoat people, it actually puts vulnerable communities in danger. And look, what we saw in the Biden-Harris administration was something that represented who we are as a nation. And that is really important because inclusion is what we should be striving for.
Yes. And just to put a button on it, we are not our great-grandparents. We are not our grandparents. We are of 2025. We are not the women that were in 1950. This is 2025, and we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. All these women, whether we agree all the time or not, we are here to stay. We're not going anywhere, and you can call it any number of letters you want to. You won't wake up, and we're still gonna be here. So our thanks to Karine Jean-Pierre.